Hello, my name is Sonia and this is video number 19 in my series, The Basics of Crochet. And as you can see, I have some cards here in front of us with some abbreviations, and today we're going to learn about working in front loops and we're going to learn about working in back loops. So if you're looking at a crochet pattern and you see an abbreviation that says FL, generally it means front loops. So that's what you're going to be working in. Or if you see in a pattern BL, back loops. So let's say it says single crochet front loops. Here's our card for the abbreviation for single crochet. So you would see SC and then afterwards FL front for front loops. So single crochet front loops. So you would know that you are going to work your single crochet in the front loops only. And the same could be for back loops, like that, or it could be double crochet or half double crochet, triple crochet. So today we're going to learn how to work in front and back loops with all the basic stitches that we've learned, so single crochet, double crochet, half double crochet, and triple crochet. So to get started, we're going to work a row of 6 and we're going to do single crochet. So today I have my worsted weight yarn, or number 4, in a light color, in a solid color so we can easily see our stitches, and today I'm using an I hook or a 5.5 millimeter, and again you can use a G hook or an H hook for practicing. Great hooks to practice in to be able to see your stitches easily. So we are going to chain 7 because we want to work 6 single crochet. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Alright, and we're going to work on our second chain from our hook, our single crochet. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 more to go. 5. Oh, my yarn is splitting. That's what it means when some people say, oh, my yarn is splitty. And that's exactly what it means. It'll split in a spot where you don't want it to when you're inserting your hook. So we're just going to neaten that up there. Alright, so we have 6 single crochet. Now, a lot of times when working front and back loops, there's definitely going to be a right side, there's going to be a wrong side. So for this today, we're going to say that all odd rows are going to be the right side. So row 1 that we've just worked is a right side row. Excuse me. So we're going to work row 2 in single crochet, and we're going to work in front loops only. We'll zoom in just a little bit. And what that means is when you look at your row, when we turn it on its side, it looks like a row of chains. So let's take that guy out because it's not cooperating. Okay, so here we are. It looks like a row of chains right here on top. So you can see this is the V. There's one leg of your V. There's another leg. So the leg that is closest to you, and we're going to be working in the first V right here. We're going to work just in that first V. So normally when you're working in both loops, you insert your hook all the way through and you make your stitch. Well, when working in the front loop, you're only working in the one leg of the V that is closest to you. So that would be considered your front loop. So let's get back to where we were. So we chained 1, we've turned, so now we're working front loops only. And you can use your finger to kind of make sure you get your hook in the right spot. And you're just going to work a regular single crochet in the front loop. So we put your hook in the front loop and just keep on working a single crochet all the way across in front loops only. And you might wonder, why you know, some patterns call for working front or back loops, and a lot of times it's for decorative purposes, but sometimes, you know, there could be a reason why the designer has stated to work in front or back loops only. So you definitely want to pay attention to that when working a pattern. So now we've worked one row of single crochet in front loops only. So when you're looking at it, you know, it doesn't look, you know, anything special or you know, looks pretty ordinary, a row of single crochet. But now we're going to turn our work. So we're going to chain one, turn our work, and now you can see these are the loops that we didn't work. So it just gives a nice little decorative look, and so this would be considered the right side, because now we're going to work row 3. And we're going to do row 3 in double crochet. So I only chained one, so I need to make 2 more chains. 1, 2. So now we have 3 chains. Returned our work. Now we're going to work row 3 in double crochet in our back loops only. So this would count as our first stitch right here, so we don't want to work in this one. We're going to work in the back loops. So I'll show you again. The camera's being a little funny there. So as you can see, our row chains right here. And so this guy closest to you would be the front loop, this leg. Now the leg farther away, this one, is the back loop. So when a pattern calls for working in the back loop, that's what it means. So we're going to work our row of double crochet in the back loops. So we've chained 3. We're not going to work in this guy. We're going to work in the next one, just right in that back loop. So yarn over, and just work a regular double crochet all the way across in the back loops. So it's not too hard, definitely pretty simple technique, but I consider it a basic technique. You come across it a lot in patterns, so I just think it's something you should know how to do. One of those basic skills, gives you the good foundation to make just about anything that you want to make. Alright, so we have worked, and the yarn is splitting. There we go. Alright. So we should have 6 stitches, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this first one, chain 3 counts as a stitch. So as you can see, it gives a nice little decorative look. We didn't work in these guys here, and we didn't work in these guys here. So now we're going to work half double crochet in front loops only, so that would be considered the wrong side. So we've chained 2, turning, just like for double crochet. We're not going to work in this stitch. This is going to count as a stitch. We're going to work in the next one in the front loops only. So we yarned over to begin our half double crochet. Insert it right in that front loop, and you just work a regular half double crochet. Hopefully your yarn is not splitting like mine. Alrighty. Just one of those technical difficulties that you encounter when you're working with different types of yarn. Doesn't mean the yarn is bad, it's just not twisted as tightly as some other yarns might be. And then for the last stitch here, you can't really work in a front or back loop. This is your chain 3 from your double crochet, so you're just going to work in the chain as you normally would. So, and I chain tightly, so it makes it difficult. As I said, I'm a tighter crocheter, so sometimes that can not work in my favor. So we have worked a row of half double crochet in front loops only, and as you can see, you know, it doesn't look like anything special. You can't really tell. But we're going to chain 4 because we want to work a row triple crochet in back loops only. So you get practice in all the basic stitches. So when you turn your work, now you can see how those loops have not been worked, and it just gives a little bit of a decorative look. So now we're going to work row 5 in front or back loops only, in triple crochet. So we chained 4, we turned, we yarn over twice. We're not going to work in the first stitch here, because we consider this a stitch. So we're going to work in the next stitches in back loops. So just insert it right in there, pull up our loops, and just work a regular triple crochet stitch. So we yarn over twice, insert it in the back loop only, and the regular triple crochet stitch all the way across. So again, this technique, you do come across it a lot, and also you're getting good practice with the basic stitches. So very soon we're going to learn about working patterns, so you'll be all set to go. So we have 2 more to go. So we want to make sure sometimes those half double crochet stitches can hide. Yeah, I'm having all kinds of issues with this yarn. There we go. So we have 5, we need to work 1 more, so we can't forget this last chain 2 that we worked to start our half double crochet. And good note to not use this yarn for teaching purposes again. Alrighty, so now we have worked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows working in front or back loops. So row 1, to start, you just work a regular single crochet. So row 2, we worked front loops because row 1 is considered our right side. So you can see when you work the front loops only in row 2, when you turned it over on the right side, you can see those loops that weren't worked. So then row 3, we worked back loops only. Row 4, again, front loops, and row 5, we worked in back loops. So that is how you work front and back loops in crochet. Thank you so much for watching.